welcome to Wendy's Mysterious Trains. We're coming to you from a chickie in the middle of the Everglades.
It's just us, and whatever that is circling out there.
There were 3 of us, but...
Before I tell you what happened, I need to tell you why it happened. What exactly caused my savage death? You see, I wasn't a good friend. I pretended to be. I told myself I was smarter than everyone else. The rules just didn't apply to me. I loved intimacy, and I didn't care who it hurt. I crossed lines I should have never crossed. You see, I slept with my friends' men, both of them. And yes, I still called them my friends. I did care about Raylan and Sherry. I just cared more about my own needs than I did about their trust. You see, I thought they didn't know. Now understand, I thought I was untouchable. You see, karma, it turns out, is very, very patient. The call came out of nowhere. Raylan sounded cheerful, almost nostalgic. She and Sherry wanted to take a train ride to Miami, rent a chickie for the weekend, and disappear into nature. Okay, what the hell's a chickie, I asked. She laughed, said it was an elevated shelter in the Everglades, only accessible by boat. No roads, no crowds, just water, sky, and silence. They were even covering the cost. But there was only one rule. No phones. Just nature, she told me, like the original Floridians. Sounded terrifying. It sounded perfect. So I agreed. I caught a night train to Miami, watching darkness slide past the windows, never once suspecting it was carrying me to my own execution. When I arrived, I broke the one rule immediately. I ordered an Uber on my phone. I didn't really think it mattered. Boy, was I wrong. We drove deep into the backwaters of the Glades and parked near the launch. We couldn't get the boat until daylight. So we just sat and listened to the Everglades breathe. Frogs, insects, distant splashes. Felt ancient, watchful. At sunrise, we rented a small boat with a sputtering gas motor and followed the map they'd been given. Cuts and canals branched in every direction. Very confusing. Water sliding silently through sawgrass. After about an hour, the chickie came into view. It stood on wooden stilts, water flowing freely beneath it. Oh shit, I didn't know water ran under it. Said my stomach was already tightening. Oh, relax, bitch, Raylan laughed. It's gonna be so much fun. We cooked supper over an open flame, drank until the edges of the world softened. The Everglades at night is something else entirely. No civilization, no mercy. Red eyes reflected everywhere. Something growled far off in the darkness. Eventually, we lay down to go to sleep, or so I thought. I woke up needing to use the bathroom and realized I couldn't move. My wrists, my ankles tied to the cot. Panic exploded in my chest. I thrashed, fought the ropes, but they didn't budge. That's when Raylan and Sherry stepped into view. Their faces were empty of warmth. Eyes shining with something cold and final. Listen up, Rachel, Raylan said calmly. We know about you and our dudes. We got proof. Sherry smiled. Oh, and your phone? I threw the damn thing in the swamp. My heart hammered so hard I thought it would tear me apart. You're in a really tight spot, Raylan continued. You're 10 miles from people. No way out. No one can hear you scream. Sherry reached behind her and brought out a knife. Oh, relax. We're not going to kill you, she said. Just going to cut you up a little bit. They ignored me. I begged, I cried, I promised everything. They still ignored me. The blade kissed my skin again and again. Small cuts, shallow, deliberate. Blood ran. The smell of it filled the air. My screams vanished into the vastness of the glades. You know what attracts gators? Sherry said lightly. Blood. And bull sharks, too. I did my homework. They untied me and told me to jump into the water. I tried to run, but my legs wouldn't obey me. Everything felt heavy, distant. Maybe I was drugged. I stumbled, and I fell straight into the dark water beneath the Chicky. Cold, thick, endless. I screamed as something brushed my leg. Raylan and Sherry laughed hysterically. As I went under for the first time, I surfaced, went under again, came up gasping. Then it hit me. Teeth sank into my torso, and I was dragged down, spinning violently. Water filling my mouth, my lungs burning. I couldn't fight, I couldn't breathe, I couldn't think. I just let go. Blackness swallowed me whole. Now, I don't know if anyone ever found my body. I don't know if they were caught. People disappear in the glades all the time. And sometimes the swamp remembers what you've done long before you do. Hey y'all, thanks again for watching Wendy's Mysterious Trains. We so greatly appreciate it. Much love, God bless. You know it. Peace out.